Are you okay after yesterday's big team?
No, he's defending him. You're like Mr. Positivity.
It was expected. That was the result everybody expected. People undersold how good Belgium was. But Trim, just like we do kind of here in America, once one event is done, we just move on to the next thing.
Okay.
Move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
We're talking football season. The Cardinals, by the way, play a game 1 month from today right here on 12 News.
That's crazy.
ASU football about to get underway too as well. And we're talking big football today. Big 12 Media Days just outside of Dallas, at a place they call the Star, home of the Dallas Cowboys. ASU football getting the Star treatment. Year 4 for Kenny Dillingham comes with a lot of new members of the Pat Tillman Leadership Council, new starting QB, new money. ASU football got some big-time donations here recently to help them kind of keep up in the big world of college athletics. So, Coach, is it enough?
You just ask a coach if he's content, right? Obviously, the answer is no, right? We'll never be content, right? You're always striving to be better. You're always striving to push better, push for more, push for more. And the day that I stop trying to push for more, right, is the day that I'm complacent and content, and that's not what you want. There's been unbelievable growth in who we are as an athletic department, as a university, their support for football, but I'll never be satisfied. I'll always want more. I'll always push to want more, and I think anybody who wants to be the very best is going to want the same.
Troy's big takeaway, Kenny has new hair. Let's talk to Kenny's boss. Big things coming up with ASU. Jake Garcia on the road at Big 12 Media Days. He is one-on-one with AD Graham Rossini.
Here from Big 12 Media Day with ASU Athletic Director Graham Rossini. Graham, football season right around the corner. The start of fall camp will be here before we know it. How are you feeling about this year's team, and how excited are you to watch Kenny Dillingham and the squad in action this year?
Yeah, thanks, Jake, for being here. We're excited. You look up, and we're the first media day that's underway, really flying the Big 12 flag proudly, and we'll be playing football in a couple months now, so it's really exciting. There's a lot of excitement around this roster, and a lot of new faces, very active in the transfer portal, a lot of exciting high school talent that's now joining, the fruits of many years of high school recruiting, and so you kind of get these worlds colliding where we had a lot of need on a roster. You get some really exciting skill players out of the portal. You get some blue chip high school players coming in to join the Sun Devil family as well, and so we can't wait to see what we have.
Your guys kicked off the start of this week yesterday at a World Cup match. How did that all come about?
They wanted to go, and it was one of those things where like, hey, let's help them arrange for some tickets. Coach Dillingham got the chance to be there with them. We've had some really good memories in AT&T Stadium, so it's nice that they could go and enjoy it as a fan. That's the cool part about college sports. It's still about, these are young people. They're 18 to 22 still for the most part, giving them a chance to have some unique experiences, getting a chance to see World Cup once in a lifetime in your own country. What a cool thing to do. We'll get a chance to do that in a couple months where we take them to London for the Union Jack Classic.
We'll get you out of here on this. Kenny Dillingham going into his 4th season as head coach. Yep. What's impressed you the most about how he's taken a program that was really, at a low point and elevated it to the point where 8 wins last year may not be up to his own standards?
Well, there's so many attributes about Kenny that I love. I think his love for ASU is evident. Everybody feeds off that. We feed off that excitement as well. His passion for leading and coaching, he's a very skilled coach. He's a big personality and he's fun to be around. He's an incredible football coach as well. And so when you pair that passion for ASU with the skill and the ability he has as a leader of young men, as a tactical football coach, and as somebody who's really, pairing those things together, it's just a fun thing to be a part of, and we can't wait to have him be our coach for a long, long time to come.
That's ASU Athletic Director Graham Rossini. Graham, thanks so much for the time. We look forward to this football season.
Thanks, Jake.
Thanks a lot, guys. Yeah, we're going to hear much more from the Devils coming up at 5 o'clock. Jake will be one-on-one with Kenny Dillingham at 6.
Very good.
It's here.
It's in Dallas.
I
got to give it to you guys at 12 News. You go everywhere you have to go to cover local sports.
We're going to be there.
Good job.
Best
Promise you
sports
that.
team.
Like that.
Thanks,
okay.
guys.
Here one-on-one with ASU head coach Kenny Dillingham. Kenny, today you've met with local reporters, national reporters. You just got done talking to international reporters. What has this been like as you promote and message what you've built with the ASU program?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome to see, that we're on a national stage, now a global stage. Not just as a university, which has been doing that with Dr. Crow and what he's done with the university, but now as a football program, and it's super fun to watch.
You brought 7 players here to Big 12 Media Day. What about those 7 players made you confident that they were good representations of the program?
They were voted on the Leadership Council, so I didn't pick them. They were picked by their peers. They were picked from the players on our team. They voted those 7 guys onto the council, and those are the 7 leaders of our team right now, and those are the guys they wanted to bring.
You brought 4 guys this week who played high school football in the state of Texas. Was that purposeful, just to show, what can be possible at ASU with attention focused on this state?
I mean, for us, Texas has been a focal point of our recruiting since we got here, moving to the Big 12. You know, I kind of projected that was the move when we took over the job. So I kind of, you know, made a strategy to get into Texas more, into this region.
You got questions earlier today about the disappointing 8-win season from last year. Do you ever take a step back and think what a luxury it is to be talking about an 8-win season like that?
Yeah, the reality is most seasons are going to be disappointing, right? If you establish a culture and establish a standard, right, most seasons will be disappointing, you know, and that's what you want. You don't want every season to just hit your standard, because if you hit your standard every year, that means your standard's too low. So if you would have told me that when we took the job, that I would get that response and that question, I would have kind of laughed. But now getting that, it's like, okay, that's where we are. We're a team that, you know, that's what people demand, and that's the exciting part, is our standard has been raised.
What did the spring teach you about the quarterback competition and the guys you have in that room this year?
Yeah, that they love ball, that they're good people, that they're going to work together, and whoever wins the job, the other people are going to support.
What can people expect from this year's team? New faces, you guys hit the transfer portal hard. What to you would be considered a successful season?
Toughness and us maximizing our potential. You know, I always look at seasons and I never put a cap on it. I never put a bottom. I want to be the very best that we can be, and that changes. The very best you can be changes with injuries. It can change with schedule. It can change with opponents and who you're playing. But I want to be the best we can be. I want to take the field every single week, and I want to play our best game over and over and over again. So what you can expect from us is we play hard, we play tough. Those are the two things I want to see every single week from every team I ever coach, is we play hard, we play tough. That toughness, mentally, physically, people, you can watch us play and be proud.
The Sun Devils, 2 months away from kickoff. ASU back to being underdogs, and that's just how they like it. Jake Garcia at Big 12 Media Days with more.
Here at the Star in Frisco, Texas, where the stars of ASU football took center stage today, their chance to talk their talk before the college football season starts. The sights were bright, the sounds were loud, cameras on for Big 12 Media Day.
It feels great to just get off the plane and get back in Texas, man.
Just to be in the pads again, be around the guys, and to see some of the other athletes around the conference, you know, let them know what's up a little bit.
Can you just kind of walk me through this custom suit that you got on today?
Absolutely. The shield here with Pat Tillman on it. This is actually in the Tillman tunnel.
I don't want to throw shade to any of the other teams here, but I see a lot of guys not dressed up like you guys. What kind of statement are you guys trying to make with that?
Nothing really external, just showing the type of guys we are.
This will be your first college football season with dad strength.
I'm still getting the hang of everything. It's my first time changing the diaper. It was my first time just making a bottle. I made the bottle wrong one time.
How many pass TDs did you allow last year in coverage?
I just read on ChatGPT the other day, it was 0. But I kind of knew that, but I just wanted to confirm.
People out there who will say you are the hardest hitter on this team. Is that true?
Oh yeah, you know. I may not look like it, but I do a little thumping, just a little bit.
We don't want to be like the same at all.
I show people how hard I work, and I lead by example.
I love this game so much that every Saturday is just going to be one for the books.
To be able to represent the football team and the university it's a blessing to be one of the guys.
Most schools brought 4 or 5 reps to this, but ASU brought 7 players in its travel party. Kenny Dillingham said he wanted people to get a complete picture of what the Sun Devils are all about. Reporting in Texas, Jake Garcia, 12 Sports.
There we go. Thanks a lot, Jake. And thank you, chat. That's what the kids
said?
Chat,
Chat GPT?
Yeah, they do. Yeah. They talk to chat like that.
For everything.
Seriously,
Seriously,
chat
everything.
said this.
Homework,
Chat said that.
life advice.
Appreciate you, chat.
Yeah.
Hey, chat. Wow.
Having fun in Dallas.
There we go. Yeah.
All right.
Great.